Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 20th, 2024. You can be in an emotional frame of mind but also quite motivated to start fresh. While there are some beautiful opportunities to discover your true feelings on a matter, Mercury and Saturn form a challenging aspect today, and you could feel that responsibilities to others are getting in the way of your favorite activities. Even so, remembering your obligations and limitations can be helpful and practical. You're working on building lasting, respectful friendships, and in the process, you may be giving up some connections that no longer serve your purpose well. Today, these areas can be frustrating from a short-sighted perspective. Lending an ear without expecting to arrive at a concrete solution to problems may be your best bet now. Aim to stay flexible and lighthearted to avoid letting small things get to you. Prepare to feel the thundering roar of a lunar eclipse. It will arrive today but will still bring intense culminations and news for the 6 months ahead. This lunar eclipse will energize your solar house of friendships, communities, and aspirations. A milestone event with a friend may pop up or a situation where Omion leaves your circle forever. New friends' platonic soulmate connections may also appear, giving you a chance to learn more about life, yourself, and the world. Someone may open the door to one of your heartfelt hopes and dreams, so know what you desire from the universe. Create a loose plan of action. Until now, you may have felt like a professional dream would never come true. Thankfully, your mindset may change once Mercury in Virgo opposes Saturn retrograde in Pisces. You could see your options more clearly, realizing that there is a way to accomplish your dreams. However, you will need to be mindful of what you want to do and how you want to start the process. Responsibility, structure, and accountability are all necessary aspects of planning your process if you want to get a professional dream off the ground. Pass the mustard. Mustard seed is an ancient treatment for loosening up what is rigid and defiant. You sometimes feel a sense of despondency or depression. If only a little mustard could do the trick. To expand on this ancient wisdom, focus at this time on loosening up your body. A stretch class only twice a week will transform you into a different person, I promise. The more you loosen up your body, the more possibility there is for expansion in your life. You are coming into a less active period now. Indeed, you are letting yourself go with the flow and will be starting a new career as a beginner. You want the idle life, relaxation, escape, and running away from responsibilities. Concretely, you have the impression of having let go of things and this doesn't bother you a bit. But you have a desire for knowledge and an exacerbated curiosity which should allow you to keep your head above water. Your health is good because you eat well and have a balanced diet. In anticipation of today's eclipsing full moon in your sector of friendship, teamwork, and networking, the moon has already connected with Mars, linking this to his new effort to break down communication barriers. This connection also ties Mars to the planets in your friendship sector that he will continue to collaborate with, along with Venus when she moves into your relationship sector in 5 days. Meanwhile, as Venus spends her final week in your busy work sector, she faces resistance from planets monitoring how well you balance work responsibilities and personal time. As much as Todd. Ice eclipsing full moon is putting pressure directly on the Sun in your romantic sector, with all planetary activity on the romantic front for the year ending next week. The timing couldn't be better. In the heart of the working week, life is likely to be throwing up roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined. At a time when making time for matters of the heart needs to be a priority, this is exposing where the challenges are and how to navigate around them. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever had that feeling where you know exactly what you want to say, but the timing just hasn't felt right? Maybe there's a conversation you've been putting off, or a desire you've been holding back, unsure of how to express it. Well, today might just surprise you. The stars are aligning in such a way that communication becomes a little easier, a little clearer, and a lot more impactful. It's almost as if the universe is giving you the green light to speak up and share what's been on your heart. Whether it's at work, with friends, or in a more personal relationship, today's energy is all about creating an open and honest dialogue. Think back to a time when you had a conversation that left you feeling clear-headed, almost like a weight had been lifted off your shoulders. Remember how everything just seemed to click into place afterward? That's the kind of clarity that's available to you now. Your powers of reasoning are particularly sharp today, almost like your mind is working with precision, effortlessly sorting through what matters most. This clarity is a gift, a tool that will serve you well not just now, but in the future too. Knowing what's important to you today will help you stay grounded and make better decisions when things get more complicated down the line. Speaking of clarity, today is perfect for constructive conversations. Not only will these discussions help you better understand the issues at hand, but they'll also lead to some rewarding outcomes. Have you ever had one of those conversations where, by the end, you felt like you walked away with a brand new perspective or even a light bulb moment that changed the way you approach something? That's the kind of energy swirling around you today. So, don't be afraid to dive into those important talks. Be open, be curious, and let the conversation flow naturally. You might just find yourself with fresh ideas and solutions that you can put to use in the near future. Now, if there are any unresolved issues or misunderstandings lingering in your relationships, today is the day to clear the air. We've all been there, a small disagreement that, left unaddressed, turns into something much bigger than it needed to be. Don't let that happen now. Instead, take the initiative. Whether it's a personal relationship, a work dynamic, or even something within your family, now is the time to resolve any differences before they escalate. Keeping things harmonious will benefit everyone involved, and the best part? You don't have to wait for someone else to approach you. If you value the relationship, be the one to start the conversation. Chances are, the other person will appreciate your willingness to step up. The cosmic energy today is also incredibly supportive when it comes to negotiations and collaborations. The stars are on your side, especially if you're working toward a goal that requires teamwork or compromise. Keep your focus, trust your instincts, and stay active in whatever you're working on. If you've been considering a financial move, whether it's an investment, a business decision, or even paying off a debt, this is the time to take action. The universe is giving you a cosmic thumbs up, so don't hesitate. Just remember to keep your goals realistic and attainable, and you'll find that doors begin to open. And if you've been putting off any outstanding financial matters, now's the perfect moment to tie up those loose ends. Today's energy favors resolving any financial issues, and if you take the initiative, you're likely to see positive results. Whether it's finalizing a payment, following up on an agreement, or making a smart investment, your efforts will likely pay off. If you've got some extra cash, this could be a great time to invest wisely. The cosmos is smiling on your financial endeavors, so trust that whatever you plant now will yield fruitful rewards in the future. In all areas of your life, you're in a winning phase. Have you noticed how things are starting to fall into place? Whether it's in your career, personal life, or finances, your hard work is paying off, and the universe is recognizing your efforts. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle of everyday life, but today, give yourself a moment of appreciation. Trust that the steps you're taking now, whether in communication, relationships, or financial matters, are laying the groundwork for even greater success down the road.